I got a question about how to use the discussion that is for points in Canvas. So I thought I would explain that very quickly. So you'll come into your home page, and I'll probably change the home page to be the modules eventually. You'll see all your assignments and their due dates on the right hand side as I add them. But right down in here there's a discussion, and in the discussion there's this Muddiest Points Chapter 1. And Muddiest Points is a technique that we use in teaching to find out what students didn't get in the lecture. And there may be more than one thing that you don't get. So I clicked on that, and this is a required discussion. And so what you'll do is you'll click on this link here. I would recommend just opening it in a different window, and this will show you the playlist for the lectures, and you can see I've already kind of watched the beginnings of them. I'm going to click on lecture 1. 7. If you look at, for example, chlorine, it's 17, and bromine is 35. So that's the number in the neutral atom number. So let's say that's the point that you don't understand in the video. So now let's see, where was I? It was 5 minutes and 37 seconds of 2 hours and 24 minutes. So that's basically the whole week's lecture. There's about another hour that you have to listen to in chapter 2. Then we're going to go over to Muddiest Points, and then we'll reply, and then we'll say at 5 minutes and well, if you don't remember the exact time, you don't actually have to have it, but you can just look here, 37 seconds. And I'll say 30 seconds because I stopped it and backed it up. I didn't understand what you meant by protons are 17. So that would be satisfying the criteria of saying where it was and what you didn't understand. And then you say, does that mean the atomic number is the same as the number of protons? So then you'll post this reply, and then other students can reply to this. Now you're going to see that probably show up as a yeah. I'll probably have to delete that, but that's okay. But I'm test student right now. So what you're required to do is you're required to create one post and comment on at least 2 others. So if you're the first to post, you can wait until others post. You can offer an explanation, or you can agree and add to the portion that portion of the post, like, well, yeah, you didn't understand this and this, and so you can just sort of list all those things. Tell me what you think it means, because that helps solidify in your head what you're asking, and then I will come in later, probably Saturday or Friday late, and post an explanation. Now, this is worth 2 points, but when you look at the points for this assignment, under assignment, it says 0. And because what I'm going to do with this is take your responses, and I'll just read through them manually. And then if you've followed these criteria and you've asked like honest questions, then what I'll do is go ahead and add 2 points to the discussion points for this required discussion. Because it's 0 points possible, those 2 points count as extra credit points. Now, how many points do you actually get for doing the quiz score? Well, or for the discussion score. It depends on your quiz score. Let's say you get a perfect quiz score, then it's not going to count for any points. But let's say you get 10, then I'll add 2, so you have a total of 12. As long as that total doesn't go above the maximum number of points for the quiz, there'll be one of these for every chapter. And so you can listen to the lecture and go ahead and create one of these posts, and then respond to other people's posts. And like I said, if you're one of the first 2, there's really not much you can do other than respond to one. And then if the third person comes in, you could respond to theirs. There's actually only 8 people in the class right now, and I think we're adding another one. So there'll be 9 people total. So make sure you get your input in as early as possible. Now this is due the Friday before the homework and the quiz are due on the Sunday. That's to give people time to read through and and give me time to respond and give you answers to your questions.